Hey everyone, I want to go over how much I spent on my steering wheel to make it look as it does right now. Companies that I bought the pieces from, you know, the steering wheel wrap, the M button that's red. So for starters, I got a steering wheel wrap from East Detailing on Instagram. It was a $40 wrap. It took a little bit of time to get because as soon as you order them, they custom make it. So it took a little bit to get, which is not a big deal, but once they made it, it took a few days for them to ship it from New York to where I live, St. Louis. Got the steering wheel cover for 40 bucks. It actually comes with thread. It comes with everything you need to sew the steering wheel cover on. I've never sewed before. I didn't even take like a sewing class in high school. Most people did, but I did not do that. You know, whenever I went to sew the steering wheel, I was like, how do I sew it? Like, I've never sewed before. So I was like, and I don't want to mess it up because, you know, it's in my car and it's a nice car. I don't want it to be, you know, janky or anything like that. I just watched a few YouTube videos. It's really simple. I mean, there's like really nothing to it. Once you start sewing it, it's like the same pattern just over and over. It's pretty easy. The other part of the steering wheel I think really changed the look of the steering wheel was the carbon fiber trim piece at the very bottom. So if you guys are looking to get a carbon fiber steering wheel piece, it is $165 on autotechnic.com. It's a reputable, you know, source supplier. So if you guys want to do that, it's $165. I'll link all these products down in the description. I think that they're worthy of being mentioned. I mean, this steering wheel trim piece is actual real carbon fiber. Pretty simple to install. You really just pop your steering wheel off. Don't forget to unplug the battery in the back. Pop the steering wheel off. Pull the airbag out. So you get the airbag out. There are a few screws inside of the, like, behind the airbag. And you just unplug the airbag, set it off to the side. Make sure it doesn't explode because you'll probably blow your hand off. But, you know, it's a risk you take. You'll just pull the trim piece off. And then these two trim pieces are connected by just a couple screws. You unscrew those, and then you'll be able to take the bottom trim piece off and then screw the new one in. With mine, I noticed that I had to buy a new M sticker for it because it didn't come with an M sticker, which is, who cares really? I just bought a little M sticker at the bottom. I actually already had some laying around because my wheels needed new ones, so I had a bunch laying around, so I just stuck one on there. Pretty much changed the whole steering wheel because my old one was all like rubbed off where my fingers always sit, my thumbs, or I guess, you know, I don't really know how it rubs off, but it's just that cheap BMW, you know, plastic stuff. Last part that I bought was the BMW M button, the red M button, which I love it. Like, I just think that it completely changed the steering wheel as well. All these together makes the steering wheel look like amazing. I think it makes it look so much more updated, so much more like expensive. Steering wheel wrap makes it feel so much newer. Just I don't know, expensive, I guess, even though it's really only 40 bucks, but it's worth it. Auto Technic actually has the red M button and the red start and stop button together. I think it's about $55. That's pretty cheap. I would suggest to, if you're gonna do all these mods to your steering wheels, do them all at once. Take the steering wheel completely off, get it all done, take it all apart, put the new M button in, put the new trim on, and then also, you know, you can wrap your steering wheel off the car, which is what I did because, you know, I unscrewed the paddle shifters so I could get behind, you know, the paddle shifters. You don't really have to do that. I just did it because, I mean, I already had the steering wheel off. The wrap fits really well. There's a couple spots that I think I could have done better. If I could go back and redo it all, it would just take me another couple hours. Where I put my thumb sometime, it's a little loose. And it came with tape, so I could have just taped that down a little bit. There's just a couple spots. I mean, that's pretty much really all there is, actually, right there where my thumb goes. For sure, it looks really nice, and thread is like brand new. It looks really good. And that's pretty much how you get your steering wheel to look great for under around $200. You'll make your steering wheel look completely different, brand new. Let me know what you guys think the biggest mod for the steering wheel is. I personally would say it's the wrap. I mean, $40 to make your steering wheel look like it's, you know, a $400, $500, $600 steering wheel. $40 and, you know, a little bit of wait time, but that's not a huge deal. And that's the one thing that you touch the most whenever you're in your car is that steering wheel. I would suggest going to buy those products, and I would also suggest subscribing, liking, and commenting.